Imagine building your dream career from anywhere in the world, laptop in hand, working for a top company. It sounds incredibly liberating, right? But then comes the question of compensation. How does your pay stack up if you are living in a quiet rural town versus a bustling, high-cost city? This is where the topic of location-based pay steps in, raising important questions about fairness for remote professionals. So, is location-based pay fair for all remote workers? The direct answer is that it is not universally fair in every scenario, though it is a common and often logical approach for many companies. This model typically adjusts a worker's salary based on their geographic location, aiming to align pay with local market rates and the cost of living in that specific area. The core mechanism behind this approach revolves around two main factors. First, companies consider the cost of labor. Different regions have varying supply and demand for specific skills. For instance, an engineer in Silicon Valley might command a higher salary than an engineer with identical skills in a less competitive market, simply because the talent pool and prevailing wages are different in those locations. Second, there is the cost of living. Companies recognize that the purchasing power of a salary can differ dramatically depending on where an employee resides. A salary that allows for a comfortable lifestyle in a lower-cost area might barely cover rent and basic necessities in a major metropolitan center. Adjusting for this is often seen as a way to ensure employees can maintain a comparable standard of living. Furthermore, a company's philosophy also plays a significant role. Some organizations prioritize internal equity, aiming to pay all employees the same rate for the same role, regardless of location. Others adopt a market-based strategy, believing their compensation should be competitive within the local talent markets where their employees resided, which inherently leads to location-based pay. For you, the remote worker, understanding this system is key to navigating your career. A practical step is to thoroughly research salary benchmarks for your specific role, industry, and experience level across different geographic markets. Online salary tools and industry reports can provide invaluable insights into what comparable positions pay in various regions. It is also crucial to understand your company's specific compensation policy. During salary negotiations, focus on articulating your value, impact, and contributions to the company, rather than solely your geographical location. Highlight how your skills drive results, and consider the total compensation package, including benefits, equity, and professional development opportunities. You might hear terms like pay transparency, where companies openly share their compensation structures, or geo-arbitrage, which is when a remote worker earns a salary based on a high-cost market but lives in a lower-cost area. These concepts underscore the evolving landscape of remote work compensation, reflecting how companies are adapting from viewing talent as a cost center to seeing it as a global resource. Ultimately, while the concept of fairness can be subjective, an informed remote worker is an empowered one. By understanding the factors that influence location-based pay, researching market rates, and clearly communicating your value, you can strategically navigate compensation discussions and make choices that best support your professional growth and financial well-being, no matter where your remote office is located.